Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are popping the hood on a really cutting-edge strategy for automotive dealerships. We're going to break down exactly how you can use AI to build an SEO playbook that absolutely dominates your local market and, most importantly, drives real customers right into your showroom.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? When somebody in your city is looking for a car, you have got to be the first name they see. Winning this local search battle is literally everything. So, okay, let's dive into the playbook and see exactly how it's done.
All right, first things first, we have to understand the terrain we're on, because the world of local online search, especially for the auto industry, is more competitive now than it has ever been.
Just think about it for a second. Every single dealership in a, say, 50-mile radius is fighting tooth and nail for the exact same search terms. So just having a website up, that's not going to cut it anymore. You need a systematic, really intelligent strategy to outmaneuver and outrank them for the keywords that actually lead to sales. Okay, this is where it starts to get really cool. The secret weapon in all this isn't just using AI, it's about building a custom AI brain that knows your dealership better than anyone. Well, except for maybe your general manager.
Look, we're not trying to boil the ocean here. The whole strategy kicks off by finding the weak spots in your competition's armor. We hunt for those valuable search terms where, even websites with very little authority are somehow ranking on the first page. Those are your prime targets. That's the low-hanging fruit where you can get a quick, decisive win.
And what's so crucial to understand is that we are not using some generic off-the-shelf chatbot. No way! The whole point is to train an AI model to think, to talk, and to sell specifically for your dealership, highlighting what makes you the absolute best choice for a customer. So the technical term for how we do this is called grounding. By feeding the AI your specific factual documents, we're basically anchoring it in reality. This is what stops it from making things up, what people call hallucinating. And it ensures the AI always prioritizes your dealership's unique info over just pulling generic stuff from the web.
And this is where it gets really practical. To build this AI's brain, we upload the exact files that define your business. We're talking your latest inventory lists, your service specials, all the unique selling points from your Why Buy From Us page. We can even use transcripts from your most successful sales calls. All of this gives the AI this incredibly deep context on how to sell for you.
Okay, so we've built the brain. Now let's move on to the actual content creation and see how this new AI brain builds the foundation for a page that is absolutely destined to hit that #1 spot on Google.
The workflow itself is this really disciplined, three-step process. This isn't about just telling an AI, hey, write me a blog post. No, it all starts with an incredibly deep analysis of what's already working for all of your competitors. First, the AI basically becomes a master spy. It dissects all the top-ranking pages for your target keyword, not just on Google, but on platforms like ChatGPT too. What you get back is this comprehensive research report that acts as a blueprint, telling us exactly what topics, questions, and features customers are actually looking for. Now, with that blueprint in hand, the AI crafts a hyper-detailed outline. But here's the magic trick. It starts weaving in all that grounding information we gave it, your unique selling points, your inventory, your customer reviews, to create an outline that isn't just designed to rank, it's designed to actively pull customers away from your competition. An outline is great, but let's be honest, an outline doesn't make the phone ring. So now let's look at how we turn this really intelligent plan into a web page that generates real leads and real showroom appointments.
So the AI takes the first pass, writing the content at an incredible speed. But then, and this is key, a human expert always comes in to verify every single fact, to polish the language, and to make sure it meets the absolute highest quality standards. This human-in-the-loop approach, well, it gives you the best of both worlds. You get the scale of AI with a human's touch. But you have to remember, words are only half the battle. Just pasting text onto a generic web page is a huge missed opportunity. The layout, the design of the page, it all needs to be engineered with one single goal in mind: turning a visitor into a lead.
And this is where the process goes even deeper. The AI can actually produce a wireframe, like a visual guide for the page's design, that strategically places your calls to action, your contact forms, and your inventory links to guide the visitor toward making contact. See, it's not just a web page anymore, it's a digital sales tool.
All right, the page is built. It looks fantastic. And you hit publish. Job done, right? Not even close. Publishing is just the beginning of the final and, frankly, the most important phase: total search engine domination.
You know, the old way of doing SEO was what we call publish and pray. You just put content out there and kind of hope for the best. This new AI-powered way is active. It's all about tracking your performance daily, systematically building up your authority, and constantly improving.
Success after you go live really just boils down to these 3 pillars. First, you have to constantly track your keyword rankings. Second, you build out a whole cluster of related supporting content and then link it all together to show Google you're a true expert on the topic. And third, you actively acquire high-quality backlinks from other reputable sites to build up your website's authority.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Right now, is your dealership's website just a passive digital business card, or is it your hardest working, top-performing sales engine? Because by following this AI-driven playbook, you can transform it into a powerful, automated machine for growth that brings customers right through your doors 24/7.